COVID-19, guys. It's here. It's forcing us to change our lives, to change how we do things, to change how we think, to change a lot of things about ourselves. So guys, in this video, I'll be talking about the impact of COVID-19 on employment. Okay guys, COVID-19, that's what we're talking about today. Welcome, my name is Nox, and this is All Things Employment with Nox. I just want to talk about the impact of COVID-19 on employment. Most of you have already experienced it. It is a pandemic, and it's forcing us to change, to do things differently, to look at other alternatives. We actually don't have a choice, but we need to adjust in order for us to continue. Okay, so it's not that it's gonna, it has already hit employment. Most people have lost their jobs already. Most will still lose their jobs. At this stage, no one is safe. Some of us have been working from home, but you can't really say because you've been working from home. It won't affect you. It's affecting everyone, and it doesn't matter what level, entry level, middle, management, very senior people. Like guys, it's bad. It's bad. I don't know where you're watching, but in South Africa, it's bad. All of us are even scared to check our emails. You already see an email from your CEO, you are panicking because you don't know what it's saying. You're seeing an email from HR, you are stressing because this is the time where we all wish we can hold on to our jobs, but it is what it is. And if we out of jobs, companies are doing what they're trying to do. They're doing their best in making sure that as much as they're going to have people that are employed, but they also having people that will make an impact in the company, make sure that they are able to be profitable throughout this pandemic until they are back to normal. So I know most people say, well, this time, companies aren't hiring. To be honest, companies aren't hiring as much as they used to, but they are hiring. And I'm saying this because obviously I'm in recruitment space, and I've had a few clients looking for people, and I've made a few placements during this COVID-19. So I was working from home, and I am still working from home, and I do have things to do. That means I'm still sourcing the best candidates out there. I'm still giving clients what they want. So guys, what I've picked up, or what I just want to share, and what I've noticed companies, what they're doing now, companies are just hiring strategists, if I may put it like that. So they're hiring, so strategists at this point, it's very key because those people are coming in to turn things around. Those people are coming in, analyzing the situation of the company where it's at, and with the whole COVID-19 going on. So these people will be sitting down and be like, okay, let's say it's production or manufacturing company, and there used to be 30 people. They're going to say, can't we just break it down to 10 people instead of having 30 people? And that's why people are being retrenched, and even the best people in the job, they're looking for what they're looking for. And if you get retrenched, that's what it is. I know most people are getting salary cuts. I don't know if there are people that are actually getting their full salary, and employees are not happy, employers are not happy because it's tough for everyone. But I just want to come in and say, use this time very wisely. You have so much time in your hands at this point. So work on the skills that you've always wanted to work on, improve things that you need to improve, because before we know it, this pandemic will be out of the way and companies will be more open to employ. But at that time, there will be a lot of people in the market, and you just want to make sure that you stand out. I do want to say that when that time comes, your CV that looks the best might not be the best thing that will make sure that you get employed. So companies are gonna start being very strict, very demanding, very picky when it comes to who they're gonna add into their organization once employment is on the full go. So just the few things that you want to polish, obviously they want to be looking for people that will add value. They want to look for people that are more stable. They want to look for people that look like they are aligned with the company, people that will adapt and adjust easily on their environment, because they are aware, and we all know that there's a million of people looking for jobs, and they have the same skills like you, same qualification, exposure and experience. So you need to come across as way better than just a normal candidate for you to get a job. So I mean, this time you're at home, or you're working from home, or some of you are not working, maybe start working on those things. But again, maybe if people have ideas, not everyone is going to have a full-time job. So if you've got ideas, or you've got something that you've always wanted to start on, not to say as a side hustle, but maybe something that you just want to start and make sure it grows bigger, maybe this is the time where you just sit down and you brainstorm and you come up with your ideas, come up with a business plan, put things in place, start doing the calculations. Because I mean, when things are back to normal, doors are going to open, opportunities are going to open, and we need as many small companies or small to medium companies to actually open, so that we can deal with this unemployment rate that has extremely went up in South Africa. And so we need people right now to use the time that they have very wisely. Things that you've been procrastinating on and be like, oh no, I'll do it some other time. This is the time to actually put it down on paper, start setting goals, put a timeline, and achieve things, whether you're doing weekly or monthly, to make sure that you do achieve them. And some will be called back to work, some aren't getting paid, some are relying on UIF right now. So it's very stressful. I mean, people are going to banks and having to negotiate or ask for a relief period where they're not paying their debts for a certain time, and it is stressful. But I mean, we need to make sure that something good comes out of it. It might not be scoring a job, but it might be just working on a few things that you know that will make you better. It might not be to actually get a position in the company when things are back to normal. It might be you starting a business, which is very important as well, to make sure that we drive the economy, because we are doing bad, we're doing horrible as a country, and it means each and every one of us need to challenge themselves and work harder. The other things that I know is difficult right now, especially people that were relying or are relying on one income. Imagine your boss just tells you you're going to get half your salary. I mean, you've kids, you've got bills, you've got maybe your parents, you're giving them money and all these things, so it's too much. So maybe use this time to just check other online things where you can make money, so you've got multiple income streams, so that in this situation it's not really felt as much. Because I know people that have other ways of making money, they are stressed, but not as stressed as someone who just had that one job. So I know we all have that extra skill, we all gifted in different ways other than working for someone. We all have these big ideas that we never have time for, because going to work in the morning and coming back late always takes all of our time, and we end up not working on the things that we've really been wanting to work on. So maybe this time let's use it wisely, let's better ourselves. And again, for those that are looking to be employed out there, companies are gonna employ, and they're gonna be very strict. I'm telling you, they're gonna want what they want. They're not gonna sacrifice, because they know a lot of people are gonna lose their jobs. So that makes it not really easy, but they know that those people are out there in the market and they're looking. Another thing, guys, that you can do is to freelance. I mean, you can freelance for like 3 different companies. I know it sounds like very easy, like someone who's watching is like, yeah, but you're just gonna say freelance as if it's something that is that easy to do. But spend more time, check what skills you have and where you can make or add value or make an impact in different companies and do different things. I mean, this is the time to explore. This is the time to be honest with ourselves and things that makes us happy. And I think, guys, those that I'm not a financial advisor, I must say, but those that have debts and this time, I mean, banks are more understanding or welcome in terms of coming to them and say, hey, listen, this is what's going on, I would not have money. Don't ignore those calls. Do make arrangement, guys, because you don't want to have a bad credit record because of this pandemic. I mean, it is affecting everyone, because even the rich, I'm sure they're feeling it. Maybe not as much as the middle class and the poor, but I mean, don't let it be like that. Don't just leave things hanging and say they will understand. You obviously sign an agreement, and you need to honor it by coming forward and saying, please give me this amount of time, hopefully things will be better. But if they are not better, go back and say, hey, I lost my job, and I'm sure they'll give you a letter to prove that you lost your job and you will not be able to pay or commit to whatever amount that you committed to. Another thing, guys, please comply and stay at home. You don't want to have a criminal record. It can impact badly on you. Stay at home, be safe, guys. Do wash your hands, put a mask everywhere you go. Make sure you are safe, not only you, your family, your friends, your kids. Guys, do check on those that you love on the call. I mean, right now the technology allows us to do video calls and all these things, because I mean, people are going through a lot, and those that are close to you or those that you know, you need to check on them every now and then. And then, guys, please don't forget to subscribe on this channel. Do like, put a thumbs up. Do suggest as well what other content we can cover, anything around employment, and stay safe.